Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the HS Tucson countdown of the top 22 players in Southern Arizona. Here at Cienega High School, number 3 on the list, Terrell Hayward, the two-way player for the Bobcats. Terrell, an impressive year. Or last year, you had a very impressive junior season. You're entering a senior campaign where you're Jamari Joyner-less, and now you're the guy on both sides of the ball. What's your role been like this year, and has it changed at all as opposed to last year?
Yeah, you know, coming in, you got to kind of take a leadership role, and everybody's looking up to you now because, I mean, I was a big contributor last year, and now it's just something that I got to up my game off the field and be the one that people look up to, you know?
Yeah. What was something that you really liked about last year with you guys? You went to, or even the year before, you went to state semifinals. Last year, you went to the state semifinals. You came up just short. What do you remember most about last year that's making you guys hungry for this year?
You know, what I remember most about last year is we had the same feeling 2 years ago. You know, you kind of lose, you kind of come up just short in the state semi. You don't even make the state game, and that happened last year, unfortunately. So this year, it's kind of like you're going in, and we know what it takes now. We know the team that we have is the one that can get it there, and we know, you know, what decisions we got to make in those close games and those big games. So that's kind of what we're going with right now.
Mm-hmm. You played wide receiver. You also played cornerback. Is it the same exact thing, same deal that you were going to do last year?
Well, this year for defense, I'm gonna move towards the safety spot so I can can actually get myself around the field more and make plays on defense. Kind of be like a center field out there and use my speed to get to sideline to sideline. So, and for offense, it's kind of the same like the receiver slot type guy. Might see a little bit in the backfield. We don't know yet. That's kind of where it's going right now.
Mm-hmm. And have you had any experience at safety? Because you always play corner.
Yes, I've had my sophomore year. I played safety. That's where I started my DB at. In my freshman year, actually, I also played safety. So I already knew going in, like how the safety works and all the defenses, their zones and stuff. Last year, junior year, I was like, yeah, let's do corner. And now coming into senior year, I feel like I need to be a bigger contributor on defense instead of just locking down one side. So yeah, kind of get all that.
Is it more natural you playing safety? Do you feel more comfortable playing safety as opposed to cornerback?
They're kind of the same. I feel natural on both spots. They're both defensive back positions. Kind of the same. Back pedals, you know, weaving all that, coming up for tackle. So it's kind of both the same. Just safety, you kind of get more freedom than corner. That's what it is.
Looking ahead to the season, you have a pretty tough opponent. You guys, or a pretty tough schedule, I should say. You have a couple Phoenix opponents. You play Centennial, and you play Sunny Slope. Playing up against some bigger guys this year, so does that kind of add more motivation knowing that you have a tougher schedule as opposed to last year?
Yeah, that adds more fire because now we see where we truly stand, you know, against Phoenix schools, and everybody can see what we have for going into Phoenix and playing those type of caliber teams. And, you know, us at Cienega, we feel that we are that type of caliber team, and we go up there and we show what we got, and that's what it is.
All right, Terrell, well, I was going to ask you one last question. You modelize, or who do you modelize your game after? What's a player that you grew up watching that you inspire to be and kind of play like?
You know, one of my biggest players growing up is actually Christian Kirk. I like watching him. He comes from Arizona also, played at Texas A&M, now with the Cardinals. And, you know, I followed him through high school, through the opening, through college, all that. And I kind of try to modelize my game after him because I know he's not the biggest player as well. Yeah. So I see how he plays, and I'm like, man, you know, I can do that. And that's how I try to fit my game around, you know, the special teams part as well. Yeah. You know, the receiver part, and it's just a blessing that, you know, I play defense as well, and I can use my skills there on the defensive side of the ball.
Get us up to speed on everything recruiting. You've had a couple schools offer you. What is the recruiting world like for Terrell Hayward?
You know, it's been blowing up a lot, and I have schools
blowing up,
you know, getting to me and stuff, and right now it's kind of just ordering the schools. I mean, I have the same nine offers right now, and I'm trying to I actually went to the Stanford camp, and I went to go see UC Davis and San Jose State all in one trip, and that was my last trip that I made so far until the season starts. So that's probably gonna be it for right now. But you know, it's good to go see those schools and just hear everybody out and see what everybody has to offer for me, and at the end to just make the best decision for myself.
When you were up in Palo Alto, did you get to talk to David Shaw at all?
Yes, I did actually. It was actually kind of cool because, you know, the coaches knew who I was coming in, and they had everything ready. So, you know, it was a good experience. And actually, he actually coached me up a little bit on some stuff,
That's cool.
on some corner stuff.
That's awesome.
On some one-on-ones, and it was cool. He's a good coach, and that's someone that I aspire to play with and to play for, actually.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
David Shaw, I mean, he's one of the best coaches in the Pac-12.
Yeah.
He's like just cooler than the
Yeah.
other side of the pillow.
Yeah.
Just he's never too hot, never too low.
Yeah.
He's always just even keel. So, all right, Terrell, well, good luck on this season. We look forward to seeing you on Friday nights. Again, that's Terrell Hayward, wide receiver, now safety for the Cienega Bobcats. Good luck on this season. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you.
Take care.